Hello YouTube. It's been a while since I did a video talking about the progress on my Type 23 frigate, Royal Navy frigate. It's actually progressed quite a lot over the last year and a half, and even got to the point where it's not just a generic frigate, but has actually become HMS Lancaster. That choice because it's a Duke class frigate, and Lancaster is the closest, I guess, dukedom to where I lived in Bolton in England. So that's what we've got now, and I'm going to show you the progress that I've made. It's still not quite finished, but since I last made a video, the ship was mostly just the major parts of the superstructure, very few details. It was essentially just about running in the water, but didn't have any of the details that you're going to see today. So let's take a quick look. So the first thing you might notice is that I've added some lights to the superstructure. I've just realized that there's a few of them that I haven't turned on in the midship where the smokestack is, but you get an idea here. So I've added tiny little LED lights that would kind of give the impression that of the ship lights. I've added just recently the helicopter on the aft heli deck, and just last night I added the netting that goes around the heli deck. I recently added some of the railings that go around the ship, and so that gives some nice detail, but I'm intentionally not doing railing along the deck because I think those are just too delicate for a ship that's actually going to be running in the water and lifted out of cars and things like that. It's just going to be too delicate. So other details, you can see I've got a radar system going here that's running on a servoed motor. There's the ship's pennant number, F229 for HMS Lancaster. You can see that I've got the Harpoon missile systems up and running, and the vertical launch missile system has a few details on it, but isn't quite finished yet. And then we've got the gun, the Crichton gun on the front. I've even just recently added one of the anchors, although the other one isn't done yet. And you can see we've got some bollards and tie downs and things like that. The mast has probably not as much detail as it really should have. There's definitely a few bits and pieces missing. But that's on its way. I've actually had to order some more handrails because I didn't get enough from England. These are Royal Navy handrails, 15 millimeters long, and so I have to go through, I think there's probably maybe only one company that makes them for modeling. So I'm getting some more because I've used quite a lot along here, but you can see that it's missing here. I got some scruffy paintwork that I need to fix there, but rear mast, also not quite as much detail as I'm hoping to get in the end, but I'd also like to put some lights on that. Also there's supposed to be some markings on here. There's all of the Duke class destroyers have a crown. I started to try to work on that with some wood, but it didn't quite work, so I'm gonna have to switch it to plastic. As you can see, I've got some winches, and the doors, the 3-panel doors are all on there now. So most of that's sorted out. These radar deflectors, these are pre-made little radar bits. I can't remember what type of radar they are. But those come with the semi-kit, so you don't have to, other than put those together, not much have to do there. So that's the kind of advantage you get of building a semi-kit. So this, as I mentioned before, this is a semi-kit from FleetScale. Want to put some more detail inside the heli deck hangar, but not got there yet. Also needs a pennant on the back, so it should say F229 here, so we're gonna have to work on that one. One thing that's going to be kind of cool is I've actually ordered a remote control helicopter that's going to be about the right scale. And so I'll actually be able to lift, have a different helicopter that goes on the back that will actually lift off. although I'm not a good enough pilot to be able to land it again on the water at least. But I might be able to at least lift it off, so that should be a fun sight to see. If you ever see me out there on the lake, I should be able to do a helicopter lift off. You can see that these straps here to help me lift it, these are like car seat belts that are going to be good for getting the ship in and out of the water. But it is still pretty heavy. It's got two big batteries in here. The batteries on this will run pretty much all day. But yeah, that's where I am right now. Still some bits and pieces that need to be done, but as you can see, a lot of progress has been made since I posted the last video. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll keep you posted on other projects.